If you're thinking about buying the Scuf Impact controller, hold up, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal some things about this controller that you probably didn't expect. But here's what surprised me. Despite its pro-gamer hype and premium price, the Scuf Impact isn't the flawless beast it's cracked up to be. Most reviews rave, but the reality is a bit more complicated, and some problems might just cost you gameplay wins or your hard-earned cash. So if you want a controller that truly delivers value and performance, stick around, because I'll dive deep into the good, the bad, and the ugly about the Scuf Impact. And by the end, you'll know exactly whether it's worth your money or better left on the shelf. First things first, who is the Scuf Impact even for? If you're a serious PlayStation 4 or PC gamer looking to up your game with a competitive edge, this controller promises big things. It's touted as tournament-proven, handcrafted in the US, and used by 90% of pro gamers. With customizable paddles, interchangeable thumbsticks, and adjustable triggers, it sounds like the dream controller to boost your performance. But is it really? That's what I've been asking myself, and after testing it, here's the deal. Right out of the box, the Scuf Impact feels different. It's just over 13% larger than your typical controller, so your hands might need a moment to adjust. Now, bigger can be better for comfort, but if you have smaller hands, this controller could quickly feel like you're trying to pilot a spaceship. Fun at first, but kind of awkward. The military-grade grip on the back is definitely a plus. It reduces slippage and keeps you from dropping the controller mid-game, which, let's be honest, is way better than the anxiety you get feeling like your palms are about to explode from sweat. Here's my first red flag though, those remappable paddles. Sounds like a feature straight out of a pro gamer's dream, giving you access to controls you'd normally have to fiddle with your thumb for. However, the paddles sometimes felt a bit too sensitive or poorly positioned. If you're not used to them, you might end up hitting the wrong buttons at critical moments, turning clutch plays into accidental self-sabotage. Sure, these can be customized, but it takes some serious tweaking and patience. If you're new to advanced controllers, be prepared for some trial and error, and maybe a few rage quits. Now, the interchangeable thumbsticks. Scuf includes multiple options to swap out to suit your grip or playstyle. But trust me, switching these out isn't as seamless as unplugging a Lego brick. The mechanism is fiddly, and it's easy to damage the controller if you're not careful. Also, some players report that the thumbsticks wear out faster than expected and develop a bit of wobble after heavy use. So while it's nice to have choices, the durability might not live up to the hype for daily grind sessions. Okay, here's a question for you. Have you ever felt like your controller batteries die faster than your will to win during a losing streak? The Scuf Impact uses a wired connection primarily, which certainly means zero latency and zero battery worries during play. But if you're hoping for wireless freedom, this might feel like a long leash holding you back. If you're sitting far from your console or prefer wireless setups for comfort, remember you'll need to plug this baby in or grab a separate wireless adapter, which adds to the overall cost. Speaking of cost, let's talk price. The Scuf Impact is a premium-priced controller, often significantly more expensive than a standard DualShock 4 or even PS5's DualSense. Yes, it's handcrafted in the US, and 90% of pros use it, but does that justify the price for the average gamer? Well, only if you genuinely leverage those paddle remaps and advanced features. Otherwise, it's like buying a sports car but never taking it out of first gear. You might get the controller envy, but your gameplay might not improve enough to justify the spend. Now here's a juicy behind-the-scenes tidbit. Despite glowing reviews praising the customization and build, some users have reported customer service issues, delays in support, long waits for repairs, or difficulties with warranty claims. When you're spending this much on a controller, that's a deal breaker for many. Imagine dropping your controller and needing a quick fix, only to be stuck waiting weeks. Not ideal when you want to be gaming pro-ready, right? Still with me? Great, Because here comes something unexpected. Lots of pro players swear by the Scuf Impact's adjustable triggers. The ability to set trigger travel distance means you can find the perfect, sweet spot for rapid firing or precision control, which is a game changer in shooters and racing games. This feature can actually enhance your reaction time and overall control if you take the time to customize it properly. So if you're a competitive gamer who wants that edge and can tolerate a learning curve, this is a genuinely valuable feature. Let's pause for a moment to address a couple of myths. Some claim the Scuf Impact drastically improves your gameplay overnight. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It's a tool, not magic. If you don't invest time mastering the controller layout and settings, you might not see much difference from your old controller. Don't expect it to turn you into a pro by itself. Practice is paramount. Just don't buy the controller thinking it will be your cheat code. Also, jokes aside, if your thumbs get tired mid-session, the Scuf's soft touch shell front and military-grade grip can help reduce fatigue. But remember, comfort is subjective. Some gamers find the increased controller size a bit bulky, more like holding a small pillow than a sleek gaming tool. Maybe they designed it for Goliath-level warrior gamers. Here's a fun thought. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to the tournament? To reach the higher ranks. Speaking of ranks, the Scuf Impact is truly built for players with high ambition. If you're aiming for tournament-level play, it offers features to support that, but be prepared to invest in learning it and possibly upgrading repairs. So, what's the final verdict? Despite some issues, the Scuf Impact remains one of the top-tier customizable controllers on the market for PS4 and PC gamers who want to push their limits. It's not perfect. There's a steeper learning curve, its bigger size doesn't fit all hands, and it can be pricey to maintain. Yet the performance enhancements, especially adjustable triggers and paddles, do cater well to competitive gamers who truly want to level up. If you're someone who loves customization, enjoys tinkering with hardware, and is serious about investment in your gaming setup, the Scuf Impact can become your trusted companion. But if you want a plug-and-play, low-maintenance controller just to casually play, it might drive you a bit crazy instead. Don't buy it for promises alone. Buy it for your discipline and passion to master it. Oh, and why did the controller go to therapy? Because it couldn't handle all the pressure buttons. But seriously, any controller is only as good as the player using it. Your skills matter more than just gear. The Scuf Impact helps optimize your skills, but it's not a game winner by itself. And one last one, why don't gamers ever get sunburned? Because they stay in the shade, well, behind the screen all day with their Scuf Impact in hand. If you want that comfy grip to reduce fatigue and help you hold on for endless gaming marathons, this controller delivers. So, there you have it, honest insights plus some laughs. If you want to explore the Scuf Impact further and grab the best price on Amazon, check out the link in the description below. Just a heads up, the prices can change fast, so if you see a good deal, don't hesitate. Remember, investing in a quality controller like the Scuf Impact might feel steep at first, but it's a long-term partner for your serious gaming journey. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful, hit subscribe for more honest tech and gaming gear reviews. Now go out there and game smarter.